Being self-centered and selfish can never yield you a good outcome, as you'll find out in the movie Bloodline. Welcome to Afro-Cinema Review. I'm Dayolin.
And my name is Mardea. Your birthday is one of the most important days of your life, but could it also be one of the worst days of your life? Find out next in the movie Happy Death Day. We'll be right back after these messages.
Everybody, Guanta! Guanta! Mama! Guanta! Mama! Guanta! Mama! Mama! Aloledi, 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 alole Gueta, Gueta, Gueta. Freestyle. Ngalejo, Gueta, Ngalejo, Gueta, Ngalejo, Gueta, Mama, Toto Gueta. Yeah, yeah, Sweme.
Hi, welcome back. We're so excited to be back.
We are.
And I hope you got a chance to catch our mini review on The Best Man.
And it's currently being aired on TV Africa with a K.com. My movie pick for the day is Happy Death Day.
And I'll be reviewing Bloodline 1 and 2. It's a great movie. And as you'll notice, our co-host Gladys is not here today. She's off today. We missed you, Gladys.
Missed you.
In the movie I'll be reviewing today, The Bloodline, an arrogant actress is given a groundbreaking role in a Hollywood movie. Unfortunately for her, she has a huge dilemma on her hands because the day she's scheduled to be on set is the same day she's scheduled to be married. This movie is directed by Pascal Amontho, and it stars Yvonne Nelson as Amber the actress, Jose Talbot as Cedric the groom, and Mary Remy Njuku as Anna, Amber's sister in the movie. I feel like this was a great movie. It was 2 parts long. Again, I didn't feel like it needed to be 2 parts long, but it was pretty interesting, so it kept me entertained. So that was a good thing. And also, I felt like the quality of the picture and the sound was a lot better compared to what we're used to. So that wasn't so bad. Also, the script was well written. It was very entertaining. I felt like their costumes and their makeup and everything was, in tune with everything. Their soundtrack was great selections of songs, actually. I really enjoyed that bit. And I feel like this was a great movie. It didn't need to be 2 parts as well, but the length wasn't so bad, even though it was 2 parts. I really enjoyed it. I felt like the script was well written. The picture quality and the sound quality I was really impressed with. Also, I really was impressed with the hair and makeup, and, the costumes were like in tune with the scenes and everything. Mm-hmm. The soundtrack was really good, for it matched the scenes and everything. Mm-hmm. So I think they did a really great job with this movie. I really enjoyed it. I found it really entertaining. Although I felt like, Jose Talbot, who played Cedric, he didn't do a great job with the acting. I don't know if he feels like because he's light-skinned, he can act. Okay, I take that back, but I don't, there could have been a better fit. I feel like, maybe John Dumoulin would have been a good fit, but hey, I have a crush on you, John. No, I'm just kidding. So, what did you think of the movie, Mardea?
Well, like you stated earlier, I think the producers and the directors did a good job with the story itself. I think it's a good story. Like you said, the quality, the picture quality and everything was wonderful. But I'm going to say that I feel like if you're a producer or director, please, when you're selecting cast, make sure there's some kind of chemistry, because for me, I think it just didn't do it because the whole acting was just horrible. It was just like hideous. The movie was horrible. I just watched it because you had to do a review on it. But I think that next time, you guys do a better job, please, because we don't want to waste our time and you guys don't want to waste your time. So, Yvonne Nelson, who is a almost like a veteran actress. She's been acting for a long time. Mary Remy also has been acting for a very long time. Jose Tabar, he's not a new Liberian actress in actor. I'm sorry. I just feel like they just didn't have any chemistry at all. In some of the scenes, Mary Remy looks really tired. She seemed to be a bit off. Like she just didn't want to be there, but like forcing it. Like in some of the scenes, she looked like she's falling asleep, and I'm like, what is going on here? Are we watching a movie?
Well, I don't feel like Mary Remy was falling asleep. I think she was acting the downcast, downtrodden part, because mind you, she just thought she had found the love of her life, and she gets the shock of her life.
Shouldn't you be excited if you found the love of your life? You should be excited and
But
like,
she was, and
not
then
to me.
She was. I felt like, but then when things changed for her, her demeanor changed in the movie when she found out the guy was into somebody else. Not to give too much of the movie away, but I didn't feel like she was. I felt like she was just like acting all depressed and sad. She's lost the man of her dreams, and
I think Yvonne did a great job, but because there was no chemistry and the acting was just so horrible, so I think to some extent it affected her acting, and so everything was just off. I'm not gonna judge them personally. It would be like the cast, the producers speak, but that particular group, the cast, I just feel like everything was off. It was horrible.
Okay, that's interesting. Well, I think for this movie, I'll give it like 3 peppers, because I felt, again, the picture quality was great. Script was well written. I felt, I was entertained, and there was a great twist at the end that was unexpected. So I kind of liked that little surprise that they had for us at the end. So, I feel like it's a must-see. You can see it,
And also, I think the movie was just so long. It could have been just one straight story. Maybe that would have helped a little bit, but it was just so long. Watching a movie that is that is just kind of boring and then long is just horrible. It's just a complete waste of time. So anyways, because the movie is good, because the story, don't get me wrong, guys, the story is good, but it's just that I think that the cast, they just picked the wrong cast for this movie. So overall, I'm just going to give it 2 peppers because I feel like the picture quality and the story itself was a good story.
Boring, wow. I wouldn't use that word, but hey, this is why there's more than one of us usually.
Exactly.
So, differences in opinion. But yeah, we'll be right back after these messages.
Everybody, Guanta! Guanta! Mama! Guanta! Mama! Guanta! Mama! Mama! Aloledi! 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 Aloledi!
Welcome back. So, even though, as you just saw, Mardea and I have differences of opinion, I would urge you to please watch the movie and feel free to leave comments on our Facebook page whether you agree with myself or Mardea on this movie. Actually, I look forward to that. And today, Mardea will be reviewing Happy Death Day.
This movie is about a group of friends who came to surprise their colleague on his birthday. Little did they know that a little joke can turn into a horrific day. This movie was produced by Kafo Denku. She also played the girlfriend in this movie, along with James Gardner, Alex Ikebo, and Too Sweet Anna. This movie is fantastic. I love it. The movie is just wonderful. The storyline, the cast, the chemistry, the action, just
I agree.
Everything in the movie, I just love it. And then, I'm telling you, I have to pause for a second because the moment we have all been waiting for. Underwater camera.
Oh.
I have never seen that in an African movie before, not ever. So with that, it was just brilliant, and I just love that about the movie. Another good thing they had was the wide shot. I just love that. It just took my breath away. I was like, am I watching an African movie?
Yes.
They did a great job with this movie.
Did.
I just love every little detail. The story was good. It had a lot of energy and just a lot of new
unexpected twists
There
and
you
things
go.
like that.
Yeah, there
yes.
you go. So, I mean, just tell me, what do you like about this movie?
I agree with you. You know, the lighting and the picture quality, the sound was superb. The underwater camera thing was just amazing. I was really impressed too. The script was well written. I agree with, you know, the acting, the chemistry was great.
Yeah.
They did a really good job. The only thing I did not like about this movie was the fact that to portray you know, them having fun, they, you know, depicted them drinking and taking drugs and things like that. And I didn't feel like that put out a positive light for maybe the younger generation or just anybody in general watching it. I just didn't feel like that was a positive energy or a positive message that they sent out. So that was the only negative thing I didn't like about the movie. And I didn't like a bit towards the end, but not to give anything away in the movie, but my main thing was the drugs and the profanity and things like that.
Yeah.
You know.
But I think too, like, you know, not all teenagers or young people, but I think like when a lot of young people get together these days, they do like a lot of negative stuff, a lot of, you know, foolish stuff. So, I mean, not all of them, but most of them do. So maybe that, I mean, I can see where that, you know, came in, not the drugs part, but like drinking and, you know, all that stuff, you know, they do a lot of foolishness. But overall, I mean, kudos to the producers, Kafu Tenku. You did a great job, and I love this movie.
I agree. Yes, great job. Well done, guys. We need to see more movies like this. It is 2015, you know, after all. So I was really impressed. I felt like, you know, the producer directors, they did a great job. They did their research.
Yeah.
And they put a good quality movie out there. Didn't make me feel like I was watching an African movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was just amazed. But overall, one thing I did not like about the movie was just one little detail. In the doctor's office, not to give away the whole story, but when they were waiting for the result from their friend, and the doctor response was just
shook his head.
Yeah. He just shook his head. I'm like, okay, what is that? You know, and without them knowing, and he just, you know, took off. But other than that, there's nothing else, you know, I have to say about this movie. So
I can say why I felt like they did that was because that, you know, when you watch a movie, you'll know why they did that, because they wanted, that's what led to the whole
exactly,
the whole storyline.
I know,
the whole.
But I mean, watching it, you kind of get mad, like, oh no, why didn't he say something, like, you know, instead of just shaking his head? But you know, like you said, we can see why that.
It's a real drama, suspense. You know, keeps you in your seat. And again, there's a bit in the end that I didn't like at the cemetery. Well, the fake cemetery that they went to. I didn't like that. You know how that whole thing panned out, but. You know, it was a great movie. Yeah, it was a great movie.
Well, guys, we don't want to give out the whole juicy details, but go and look for this movie yourself and watch it. And I think you will enjoy it. So the name of the movie is Happy Death Day. So go and check it out. You won't regret it. Like I said, because of all the advanced technologies, the underwater camera, the wide shot, the good story, great cast and everything, I'm going to rate this movie 5 peppers. 5 peppers.
Wow, that's big.
That's my rating, Ty. Good
that's
job.
That's like the highest.
Keep up the good job. Kafu Tenku. I would like to see more movies from you. 5 peppers. Great job.
Yes, unfortunately I'm not gonna give it a 5.
Oh, that's harsh.
I know. The only reason why I'll be giving it a 4 peppers.
Okay, that's good.
But the reason why I'm giving it 4 peppers is because, like I said, I did not like that, you know, they depicted, you know, the use of cocaine and things of that nature to show them having fun. They could have shown them going shopping and hanging out, maybe just being in the club and having fun, even maybe taking shots, that's okay. But, you know, snorting cocaine and smoking weed, it's not cool. I don't think it's cool. So for that reason alone, I'm going to rate it a 4 peppers. So
that's good
job. Yes.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Must-see movie, guys.
Yeah.
Everybody, Gwanda! Gwanda! Mama! Gwanda! Mama! Gwanda! Mama! Mama! Aloledi! 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 Gwanda! Gwanda!
And the movies we reviewed today were Bloodline 1 and 2 and Happy Death Day. And you can find these movies at your local African store retailers, or you can find them online. And don't forget, the show is aired bi-weekly. You can also download the TV Africa app, so you can have that on the go and watch it on demand.
Everybody, Gwanda! Gwanda! Mama! Gwanda! Mama! lady. Alole gweta, gweta, gweta. Freestyle. Ngalejo, gweta. Ngalejo, gweta. Ngalejo, gweta. Mama, just a gweta. Yeah. Yeah.